Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Orphan Black Season 3, Episode number 4. Totally Season 4, Episode number 3.
Yes, before we get into that, just 2 comments to feature from Episode 2, starting with Henning, who comes back around to say, "Great reaction, guys. What an amazing episode. The way they tied Beth's backstory to current events in the show is so smart and intriguing, and that scene with Mika and the night she killed herself is just heartbreaking, especially since Art was watching all of it. Yeah. One of my favorite moments in the series. Tatiana is just unbelievable. And I agree with both of you. I love what they did with Felix this episode. It would have been so easy for the writers to just keep him in the supportive sidekick role, and I'm sure it would have been fun, but making him step out of Sarah's shadows to find his birth family, someone only he has a connection to, is so much smarter and really makes him a fully fledged character with his own desires, insecurities, and agency. Yeah. Can't wait for you to see the next episode."
Okay.
And then we got executive producer Lasis saying, "Love the reaction, guys. Helena having twins is adorable. Also, it was an endearing reunion between Sarah and Cosima because she is Sarah's rock. Also, seeing Beth's final day and Mika begging her not to leave her was heartbreaking. Yeah. Felix looking for his birth family is what he needs and deserves, and Sarah disregarding him was very selfish, and how very Sarah of her. It's all about me, me, me with her, which annoys me because she is lucky to have Felix in her life."
That's right.
Also, Sarah's cheek implant was a total surprise for me, and I loved it, and I can't wait for the next episode. Yeah, that was creepy as hell.
Yeah.
And I feel like her reaction to it was so genuinely exactly what I would do. I would freak out. Yeah. So, all right, let's get into episode 3 right now.
Your brothers may be lackeys, but at least they're men.
As I have never met them, I don't carry the same antipathy towards my siblings as you.
Antipathy.
Chin, please.
It's a great word.
I know Susan's back. She's watching us right now.
No one is watching.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That would get
Now that the tomb door has been opened, my cave spiders can take their rightful place in the unholy depth.
They never tell me when things are bad. But
Attaching mechanism.
Is it penetrating the maxillary artery?
What does that mean? Penetrating? And it must produce some anesthetic, like a leech when it latches on. That's why she doesn't feel it. What does it do? I'm sorry, Sarah. Without further study, there's no way of knowing. Lucky you. I'm not allowed a computer. Unless there's a window to the world.
what's Adam's rib?
An archaic religious reference. Where did you hear that?
Good. Look at you. That is demonstrable progress.
You can go to hell.
Kira, what are you doing?
This game is stupid.
What are you doing? What's going on here?
I knocked over the game.
You did?
It was just an accident.
Hey, you behave, all right? I've got a lot to do today. I'll be back soon.
They can't dig his body up, man.
What the fuck?
No. All that work they did to cover.
Seen the dead guy in our garage. That is a haywire plan.
Donnie, my sister has a robot maggot in her face.
Right.
You tell me what the solid plan is.
A robot maggot in her face. I love it.
Exactly. Now go rent a jackhammer.
That's why we saw Leaky flashback.
Maybe we should just buy one.
So we'll keep using it.
Right.
But whatever that thing is in Leaky's jaw, if he got one, it's dead too.
It doesn't matter.
The
but
host is dead.
That still gives her much more. She can like actually cut it open and look what was made of it and do all the science things.
Hey. Hi. Who are you? Oh, you're expecting Felix. I'm sorry. My brain's a little splat. Yeah, he said he had a hookup. He must have pulled the trigger. I just gotta find my bag. Mind you, I was pitching.
Oh.
Hi.
This is my foster sister.
Oh, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
Hey. I'm such a halfwit. Oh, of course you're Sarah. Wow. You don't happen to be a drug dealer too, do you?
Not anymore.
No, anymore.
That would have been too handy. Well, this calls for a celebration.
Actually,
would've
no,
been
I
too
need to talk
handy.
to my brother privately, if you'd mind.
Uh-huh, absolutely. Yeah.
What? What is wrong with you? What? I told you that I was going to look for my family.
I didn't know you met her.
She is so bloody cool. Okay, you were going to think she's
So
amazing.
cool.
She's a lawyer.
Goddamn crap.
Well, she was, but there's some kind of like despondent situation or something. So
How
she's
high are you right now?
quite. I'd say if I had to put a number to it, why?
Well, something came up, so tell her you need to rain check.
No, I will not.
It's important, Faye.
Well, this might come as a shock to you, but this is important to me too. This is a profound moment for me.
How do you even know she's your sister? She's probably a neo-illusionist plant.
Adele, what's your favourite colour?
Red.
What's your favourite drink?
Oh, this one's nice.
You ever had sex for material gain?
Aha! Who has it? Come on.
I can see you're upset. I get it, but this means a lot to me, and frankly, I'm not just gonna.
What's this project?
Nothing for you to worry about.
So I don't want guns out of my claws. I can help with trouble.
Well, sometimes your kind of help isn't the kind that's needed, you know what I mean? Just gestate and watch the kids. And nobody goes in the garage. Clear?
Crystals.
Great. Hey, why don't we close that fridge door?
Oh, it was cut. It wasn't quick.
Yeah, what are you about to do to the head?
Didn't mean somebody, I just was trying to find her.
Yeah. Listen, whatever your deal is, I'm gonna take a pass.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus.
Just give me 5 minutes.
I started hearing some chatter a couple of months ago. A piece of tech like that turns up. Word travels pretty fast.
What do people think it's for?
There's a bunch of theories. Biometrics monitor, delivery system like for insulin, narcotics.
What do you think it's for?
I think you're not gonna like my answer.
I don't like any of the answers.
Why place it in the jaw where so much can go wrong? If it's for insulin, like, why not your thigh or your gut?
I don't know, you tell me.
Proximity to the brain.
Jesus.
You know what? Don't mind me. It's just a theory.
The what? In your brain?
Proximity
I need to get in
to the
touch with
brain.
MK. How do you contact her?
How?
Well, you leave Castor and Leda alone in a... bloody terrarium.
Well, at least she's kind to Charlotte.
Yes, I'm glad you're forming a bond with the child. She's had an unfortunate series of guardians. Charlotte was cloned from you, you know.
Hmm.
Adam's rib.
400 attempts, I believe. Not a viable way to replicate you, but important nonetheless.
Get out.
I beg your
I
pardon.
prefer to eat alone.
I have given you everything. The keys to the future. And your obsession with Sarah Manning blinded you.
You failed to find the original. You failed to cure us by other means. Just leave me here to die alone.
You are the failure, Rachel. You carry my last name, and you are the biggest disappointment of you all.
Oh my god.
You can go too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
met Julian Schnabel once at a retrospective in LA. I was sort of bulimic at the time, so I thought, thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought it would be fun to leave a puddle of barf in front of a dog in the revolving door.
What? Oh my god, what I would give to bath on a schnabel. Jesus.
Now, Felix, I know you didn't go to all the trouble of finding me for a drinking buddy.
No. Alright. Okay, your dad, my dad, so weird.
Crazy.
He was an American and he had an affair in England with a dancer.
That's right.
I barely knew my birth mum actually because, you know, she died, like, I was really young and...
Now she's gonna see Paul.
She's supposed to be getting some rest.
Elena.
She turned up.
How you finally answered?
I have news to tell you.
Yeah, sorry I haven't been
I'm having twins.
Mita, that's huge. Are you okay?
Yes, much okay. Because I know they will always have each other. Like us.
But Sestra, can I say something?
Yeah. I don't want them to grow up like me.
So sweet.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
Doorbell looks like I have to go.
Okay, you rub that belly for me.
I will rub it.
Okay.
Portuguese.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you join us, Mr. Hendricks?
Yeah, of course. I'll just get myself cleaned up a bit.
I will continue to be hostess.
Okay,
We need to switch you guys out immediately.
Heavens, Daddy, what is it?
Please, living room with
There's
Helena.
no way that little mask is coming up. That's
No, for Pouch's garage.
Daddy, first on the crab cake, get in there.
These were found at the scene of the crime.
Oh gosh, they were supporters. That makes this tragedy even worse.
Yes, this doubles it. Can I offer you some breads?
We're fine, thanks.
The victims were known to police, but not exactly for their civic engagement.
Which is a little odd considering their interest in your wife's campaign. Did you know the Posino family?
No, never met them. Did you meet them?
No, they did.
Well, before.
No.
We're gonna need to know who had access to your campaign materials, starting with your campaign manager.
My campaign manager.
Sarah Stubbs.
Sarah Stubbs.
That's her name, Sarah
Yes.
Stubbs.
Mr. Hendricks, when we ask your wife a question, you need to let her answer.
I don't know if that's true. Actually, I'm just saying legally, I don't think that's true.
So, other than this Sarah Stubbs, who else had involvement in your campaign, Mrs. Hendricks?
Carol Lombard was coordinator. Trevor Sawatsky did transportation, and Katina Lecce hung posters. But my biggest support was my husband. He's my rock.
Yeah, she remember all that.
Thank you.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, Jesus, what is that? What is that?
Is it growing?
I think that's what we need.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Just kill me.
Iris said you made Susie.
I don't even know why I
Mr.
just watched it. That's fucking
Yes, I
dumb.
shouldn't have, but I did. We all need to work harder at being a family. How are you online?
Jelly, because it's wrapped up in the plastic.
Are you still studying geology?
Yes, I'm learning about magma. How it explodes up from the molten core and goes sizzling into the sea.
Is this little girl real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's our imagination.
No, that's a little clone girl.
Yeah. Well, somebody with science needs to come here.
Someone with science.
Yes, I ain't cutting into that.
Someone sciencey needs to come handle this situation. All done? That's fine. Thank you. Have a seat.
Right. I've said all that I can. You really need
What
to
if
go.
I told you that they did the procedure to me?
You came to get it out.
Can you?
Well, I can, but it's really dangerous, Beth.
But you know how to do it. You could do it.
Okay, wait here.
Oh my god, am I gonna get it out right now? Because I'll be so excited.
Oh, she probably calls on that.
Call you back.
I can breathe if I can get mine out right now.
Where are you? I'm still waiting.
Who's she calling?
Somebody call for a doctor.
Oh jeez.
Ferdinand.
This guy.
I hope you're better at protecting the original than your communication networks.
How did you find me? Where's Benjamin?
He's fine. I thought we were friends, Shuttle.
You killed two of my friends, so that'd be a no. What do
Right.
you want?
So that'll be a no.
Would you believe I'm looking for love?
Beth, if the pain gets to be too much at any point, I just want you to let me know. Okay? So
No,
open up.
fuck this. I'm not doing this.
Go.
What is your face?
Okay. Does that hurt? Okay, just stop. No movement. Okay? All right. Okay. Stop. Okay, so, I've penetrated the device, which now means that the slightest movement on your part will cause it to erupt. Do you understand? Don't nod. Just blink once, if you understand. Okay, if you do move, a burst of tendrils will release a fatal dose of tetrodotoxin. So, again, just need you to blink once so that you understand.
Again, I just don't need you to move, bitch. I'm gonna stop breathing. Okay?
And I'm not bleeding
Yeah.
anymore, so.
Beth, I am so sorry, but you really don't know what you're getting into here. I had to call my superiors, so well, they'll probably be here any minute. But until then, honestly, no movement. It is super critical. God, you know when you first came sniffing around here, I had instructions. Misdirect you, send you on your way.
Oh,
But nobody told me that you'd be coming back.
Yeah.
Or that you're one of the test subjects. God, you don't know how lucky you are to be chosen for this. Thank God they're here. Don't move.
Dude, that went in my mouth.
Castor was never completely under my control to be raised homogeneously like that. I wanted him to be different.
And me? Raised biologist leaking. Sent off to boarding school. Topside. Helsinki.
You weren't supposed to know about Helsinki.
Well, I do. And yet here I am.
Rachel, you are the experiment. One day you may take over, but be patient. Recover. Everyone needs a purpose in life. Ours is all in service of the greater good.
What is it, Mother? What is our greater good?
To control human evolution, darling. to create a more perfect human being.
Alright, that was episode 217. No, this is 4-3 of Orphan Black. I had to get it together today.
You need to get it together.
Oof. Very sticky episode, no pun intended. Okay? I was very squirmish on that one. Digging up the body and Sarah getting her mouth worked on. It was a whole bunch of squeamish times on there. And the eyeball with Rachel as well. I mean, all those squinching your eyes moments right there. It's just crazy. All right, so there's just a whole lot going on in this episode. I think we are almost reaching the point where everybody's catching up to what is really happening right now. And again, we about to climax and stuff is just about to hit the fan once we get there. So I'm very interested to see how this goes on. But everything is starting to come into play right now. And interesting episode, but very hard to watch.
Yeah, I totally agree. Completely squeamish and ill gross.
Yeah.
A lot of ill gross moments in this episode, which I already knew was going to be a thing now that we got stuff in people's cheeks.
Yeah.
But bringing up Leaky again, didn't see that coming. That was so hella disgusting. Also, I thought Helena did such a great job playing Allison as far as having the cops there. But again, that's another element that's going to be bad. Hopefully I think they did a good job, but it's just, we don't need that in the mix right now. We got too much going on.
There's a lot going on.
And with Rachel and Charlotte, I thought that was interesting, and seeing another Castor clone too.
Yeah.
Mrs. Duncan, Susan Duncan, is in the thick of all the things. And I'm wondering what happened with Mrs. S, because Ferdinand was just there with Mrs. S. Why wouldn't Miss S come along to help Sarah too? Like, I thought, and how did he find out she was there? Because, I mean, that's what Art was calling to tell Mrs. Maybe Mrs. S is there, we just haven't seen it. But that whole scene was very stressful in of itself as far as, like,
and
trying to get that out.
I figured that'd be way too easy to just get it pulled out of her cheek right now. I mean, we don't even know nothing about it yet, so.
Yeah.
And why is Sarah going to be set on fire is what her daughter was saying. At some point.
I think that was a dream. Like, and we just heard now, it was kind of affirmation with Susan Duncan being like, their whole purpose is trying to create the next evolution of humanity.
Yeah.
And that was kind of what Kira was saying, like, she's changing, and she's changing, I don't know, and you know, she's got weird prototype shit in her face, like, it's just very scary stuff, and I want it out of her mouth immediately. And I do like, once again, I love the way they're playing Beth's character, as far as, even with this dentistry place, it was she was in the thick of it, man. She was really on the tails of the neo-illusionist. She just didn't have a chance to crack it, but she was all up in it. So again, the dentist lady recognizing her too. I just love that little added bonus as far as like the writers keeping her a part of it. It just so solidifies to me season 1 and this new season. I feel like it was so smart the way they handled that. And I can't wait to see how the rest of this unravels.
Yeah, for real. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Orphan Black Season 4, Episode 3. And until next time, people, peace.